What is up, everyone? It's DSP, and this might be one of the most interesting unboxings that I do this year, simply because this is the long-awaited Microsoft Kinect sensor for the Xbox 360. And just got back from the game store. To my surprise, I thought the thing only had like 3 games coming out for it. They had over 12 games, okay? And I said, well, wait a minute, what do you have? And they started pulling out games, and what it seems to me is that Microsoft has kind of put their stamp of approval on certain games, and then third-party companies made other versions of those games. And so basically I had to pick and choose what I wanted to get today. Okay, so obviously we're gonna go through the games, but we're gonna unbox this. But what games do I have right now? It comes with Kinect Adventures, as you can see, so that comes with it. I got Dance Central. This is obviously the game everyone's been talking about. It's the one that everyone demoed at E3 and loved. There was another dancing game there, and I said to them, what the hell is that? I didn't even know there was another dancing game coming out. And they said, don't buy it. It's absolute shit. Get Dance Central. This is the one everyone's talking about. That's the one everyone played at E3, and it's really good. So I got that. I got this because of fan demand. I mean, obviously, am I really going to enjoy raising a virtual pet? Not really, but it might be pretty funny to see what kind of games and things they have for it. And maybe I'll slap them around a little bit, teach them some real discipline. Sports. There were 2 different sports games. There's the official Kinect Sports sponsored by Microsoft, and it's actually made by Rare, if you can believe it. Rare made this game. And there was another third-party sports game made by Ubisoft, and I asked them, what should I get? And they said, well, one of the guys had actually been to a Microsoft demo session for Kinect. He had been invited to go attend one, and he got a chance to play both sports games. He says, you got to go with the Microsoft branded one. It's going to be way better. So I got that. I also got Kinect Joyride, which is a driving type game. I figured, what the hell, for variety, might as well get something like that, so I have that. And then last but not least, the manager of the store was actually there, who I'm friendly with, and he said, hey, one of the games that I actually played was Sonic Freeriders, and a lot of people didn't know about this game, but it's basically you're riding different kinds of like jet boards, or I don't even know what you would call them. It's kind of like surfing or skateboarding, but it's on air. Probably, it is like the hoverboard from Back to the Future too. That's pretty much what it is. But he says there's different game modes. There's different things you could do. Like there's a style mode where you try to do tricks. There's races. There's time attack. There's all different kinds of stuff like that. So it's pretty much almost like Mario Kart with the Kinect. So he says, try that out. So I did. There were many more games. I'm telling you, there are at least 7 more games, but a lot of them really looked like shit. Like, I can't even believe some of the stuff that they're making. One of them was called like Adrenaline Junkies or something, and it had a bunch of cartoon characters on the front I've never seen before. They looked like rejects from fucking Warner Brothers. And when I asked them about it, they started shaking their heads. They were like, you wouldn't believe the amount of shovelware that's going to come out for this thing. It's going to be just like the Wii. It's going to be all junk games, so... Alright, what we're going to do, I'm not going to open all those, obviously. There's going to be games inside, duh. But what I want to see is I'm going to unbox the Kinect. I want to see exactly what it comes with, what is needed to hook this thing up. Look, do not sell before November 4th, or else we will take your firstborn child and castrate him. So, it is November 4th. So what the hell? That's really weird. It's just like a paper wrapping around the box. That's something, and here's why, because the game is actually loose. Even more entertainment fun with Xbox Live Gold. No shit. Alright, so that's an ad for Live Gold. Here's your Kinect Adventures, which comes with it. And it was pretty funny because one of the guys who was working, he goes, yeah, honestly, I didn't like Kinect Adventures when I played the demo. It's probably why they included it with the fucking thing, because they knew that no one was going to buy it if this thing actually got reviewed. So they ended up packaging it with the game. It's actually, look, it runs on the Unreal Engine. Are you serious? Well, we'll be trying that too. So there's 6 different games to dig into. Here's your quick setup guide, but I want to see what's actually in the box. So let's take a look at this sucker. Handle with care. Please place on a secure, safe surface. So here is the camera. It's actually in a durable foam, which is kind of strange. I thought it would be in like styrofoam, but it's not. Oh, that's smart. They put the camera in there, but the wire's fucking hanging out the bottom and you can't take it out. So initially, if you're not careful, you go whoop, and immediately you yank on your fucking wire and damage your Kinect. So that's some good packaging right there, idiots. So obviously you're supposed to take this part out first. Oh my gosh, they are morons. Let's design packaging that literally looks like you're supposed to do one thing and it damages your fucking Kinect. So here we are. We've got two cords. We have, from what I can tell, a power cable. It does need its own power supply, unfortunately. And you've got your USB cable that plugs it into the back of the Xbox 360. So this thing does have two cords, as everyone's been saying from the get-go. The Kinect itself looks like it has two cameras, and that is interesting because I'm wondering if it has two cameras, can it do 3D? Huh. Maybe in the future. Maybe that's what they're thinking. And I'm wondering what this other additional sensor on the left is, but I guess we'll find that out. Alright, so that's the hardware. What else do we have in this box? Anything? How the hell is that going to go on top of my TV? Oh, this is going to be a great experiment. That thing ain't going to stay on top of my TV. So let's see what's inside of this guy. We've got another... We've got another cable. Now this is a weird one. I'm going to have to try to figure this out. We've got another cable, and this cable says this works with the old Xbox 360. Don't use it with the new Xbox 360S. Why do I need this cable? There's only one USB cable on this thing. So this is going to be great to try to figure this out. I'm actually right now going to try to take a look at this and see if this explains how to do it. To connect to the original Xbox 360 console, unplug any accessories from the back of the USB. I'm just reading straight out of here. Unplug any accessories from the back of the USB port on your console. Plug the sensor into the USB power cable. What? Oh, plug the sensor into the USB power cable, which it already is. So why are they telling me to do that? Once again, I love instructions that they write before they actually have the product in front of them, so they don't actually know what the real steps are. Plug the USB power cable into the console's back USB port, and then plug the AC adapter of the USB power cable into a wall outlet. Use only the USB power cable that is shipped with the product or is given you by an authorized repair center. If you have an original Xbox 360 console with no hard drive, you should also attach a storage device. Alright, now they're saying if you're using an Xbox 360 wireless gaming adapter that's already connected to the back USB port, you'll need to disconnect this cable and reconnect to a front USB port using the Wi-Fi cable provided. So this is a Wi-Fi extension cable. What the fuck? Why do you need an extension cable? Apparently they're recognizing that the cord for the wireless adapter only works on the back of a 360, and they need a special cord to enable it to work with the front. Are you shitting me? Well, anyway, regardless of all that, I don't use the wireless adapter because, as you know, when I play stuff, I try to get as little lag as possible. I'm directly connected to my router, and even then I get a shit ton of lag, so all the good that does me. But anyway, so it looks like we're going to be all set, good to go with this. We're just going to hook this guy into the back of my 360. Now, the interesting thing that I got to try to figure out now is how to get this thing to sit on top of the fucking TV. Because it doesn't come with anything to keep it to sit on top of the TV. Huh. So, hold on. We're going to... And please close your eyes for a second because there's going to be very bright light here because that's where my lighting is. I didn't plan on doing this. But as you can see, I'll rotate the camera. There's my sensor. Oh, shit. There we go. Now you're not blind. As you can see, there's my PSI, and I forgot, god damn it, I forgot that I bought a special attachment to get that thing to sit on top of my TV. So now the question is, am I going to be able to get this Kinect to stay on top of that TV without falling? And that could be a pretty creative task. See, here's the problem. I can't put it where my Wii sensor is. I have a Wii sensor on the bottom of my TV, but it's on top of a speaker. So the way that my surround sound system works, it wouldn't allow me to do... It would not allow me to put something in front of the TV because I already have a speaker there. I'm just curious. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm going to have to find a way to tape this on, or maybe just a two-sided tape would probably work. I think I have some two-sided sticky things I could use to stick this on top of the TV. And the question, does it rotate? Oh, it does, but oh my god, is it hard to rotate. Because I'm going to need to turn it. Like I said, when I'm trying to record, I'm going to have to figure out how to record the TV straight on, which means I can't be standing directly in front. I'm going to have to turn this to one direction in order to record. And because just to show you, because I know a lot of people have never seen the real setup that I use when I record stuff. This is my setup. Hold on. No, that's my air conditioner. That's not my setup. This is my setup in my living room. Okay? The couch, a coffee table, and there's my entertainment system on the right. So what I do is I have this that little tripod that you see over there on the side end table. I take that, I put my camera on top of that, and I usually place it in the middle of this coffee table, and I play the game sitting on the couch. I could still see it, you know, next to the camera. It doesn't block the screen too much, and I'm able to play the games and record at the same time. What we've been doing for the PS Move is that we've been putting the camera here in the center, but then the eye has been pointing here. So we've been sitting here doing this, or standing here and playing the PS Move. So it hasn't hindered us at all. For this, I am screwed. This coffee table needs to get the hell out of here. I'm probably going to have to push it as far to the corner of the condo as possible against the far wall there, and then I'm going to basically be standing right here in the center of the room, probably right in front of the couch, because they say to try to get 6 feet of distance, which is pretty much probably exactly what this is. It's probably around 5 to 6 feet, and I'm going to have to see if this thing can pick me up or not. And if not, fuck it. I'm serious. Like, if this thing it doesn't pick me up, fuck it. I'm gonna only open one game to start. I'm gonna open up the Kinect Adventures, and I'm gonna see if it can pick me up. You know, pick with my feet and everything, and if it can't, it can go to hell, because I'm sorry, Microsoft, but here's the problem, and here's what everyone's been saying. It's great you want to make a full body sensor, but people don't live in gigantic fucking houses, alright? Especially now with the way the economy is. Everyone in America is getting their houses foreclosed upon, okay? This is my condo. My condo is not gigantic. There's a wall there and a wall there. Probably from wall to wall, like if I were to lay flat with my feet against the left-hand side of the condo, and my head would probably go to about right here on the floor, you know, right about here where that PlayStation controller is, and then you got another maybe foot or two, so maybe my condo's 8 feet, 9 feet wide. How the fuck am I supposed to have 6 feet of space between me and the TV? Like, what planet does Microsoft live on? You know, if you can't fucking make it work, and someone, you know, how's supposed to, someone who you know, has this stuff in their bedroom, how do you fucking use it in there? The answer is you don't. You know, and they're pushing this as like, oh, all games are going to use motion control, and this is going to be the new wave of technology. Not if people can't fucking fit it in their living room, you idiots. Like, I just don't understand these people. You know, they always have these technological breakthroughs, but they never actually compare it to the reality of life. Like, wow, that's great, electric cars. Yeah, it's too bad that the actual cost of electricity, the cost to have the electric outlets to plug your car into, makes the car cost more over time than a gas car. So, congratulations. Wow, you made more efficient energy that no one can fucking afford in the country. So that was a good technological advancement, wasn't it? It's the same thing here. Like, let's make something that most people can't fit. So I'm just lucky. Like, for example, if I hadn't moved out of my previous place where I lived, if I was still in that bedroom recording and I didn't live in this condo, there'd be zero chance, absolutely no chance that I would have enough room to do this thing. Now, if worse comes to worse, what I could do is, if it's not picking me up, I'm gonna have to move the fucking TV, maybe put it over there against the wall, move the coffee table completely out of the way, then I'll have the length of the condo to use, and I'll definitely have enough space. But I'm sorry, I don't want to rearrange my fucking furniture because Microsoft can't design something that works with less than 6 feet space. So we're going to try it out. I'm going to try to hook it up right now. I'm going to try Kinect Adventures, and what I'm going to do, I am going to do dual cameras. I know a lot of people have been wondering how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to have one camera right here, and more than likely it won't be this little tripod because it's going to be too small. It'll probably shake. It's going to be the tripod that my camera's on right now. It's the big heavy-duty tripod. And then I'll probably put this either somewhere like over here on the coffee table or over here behind it on this side. I got to find a distance where I can try to get a shot of my entire body so that you can see my entire body moving while I'm playing this thing. And that way what we'll be able to do is you know, get the dual shot, the picture-in-picture that everyone's been enjoying with these motion controls that I've been doing. and you'll get an idea of what it is to really play these games. So I'm going to try to set it up right now. This is going to probably take a little while. It's going to be a little complicated. So there will be videos coming out today if you're watching this on launch day, but it's going to probably be late because remember, not only do I need to get this set up, do all the recording, get 2 cameras worth of footage onto my computer, but then I need to actually do picture-in-picture and encode every video, which from what I've been seeing and from what I've been experiencing doing this with the PS Move, it takes almost 45 minutes to encode a 15-minute picture-in-picture video. So, alright, I think we've covered the basics. That's it for the unboxing. I am now going to attempt to set this up, and hopefully it will work. I am actually a little excited about certain things. Like I was looking at this game, the Dance Central game, and I mean, let's be honest, I'm not a dancer, but I was looking at it actually has some pretty good songs in here. Like it has some classic Funky Town. It's got Jungle Boogie. Remember that one from Kool and the Gang? Holy shit, Brick House. It's got Body Movin', the Fatboy Slim remix of the Beastie Boys song Body Movin'. That was a really good remix. I mean, there's a lot of really good music on here that I'm actually interested in doing, but if I can't get the sensor to work, obviously that's going to be a bust. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this sucker to work. And I'd also be interested to see right off the bat, maybe before we even do a game, maybe what I'll try to do is maybe I will attempt to do the menu motion, because I believe, and I'm not positive on this, but I think the last dashboard update that they just did for the Xbox 360 is supposed to allow you to you actually move through your menus on the Xbox 360 dashboard with your hands. Now, is that enabled yet? I have no idea, but if that's not enabled, why the hell did they have a dashboard update? I don't know. So, alright, that's it. I know it's been long. I've been talking a long time, but I just wanted to give everyone a flavor for the unboxing and the setup that I'll be using, trying to get this guy to work. And it's going to be an interesting day, to say the least. So, this is DSP signing off for now. Next time you see me, hopefully we'll have some working footage of the Kinect.